Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Darian and today we're going to talk about some Fenty skin. Okay, so I want to say that I started using Fenty skin this year or late last year. Probably was late last year. I was already using the cosmetics, the beauty, the makeup and all that, and I really love the Fenty beauty brand. I love all the makeup and all that, so I was like, let me try some of the skin products that I have seen recently. So the first things that I bought was one of the scrubs and the face mask. I really like those products. Then it jumped into the body butter and then some other stuff. Okay, I can say before I even jump into talking about the products that Fenty Skin is one of those brands that I feel like they took their time to formulate and produce the products and to come up with, like catchy names for the products, and it's just cute. I love the professionalism of the packaging, and I also love the products. There's not too many brands out there that you always want to stick to almost all their products, but I can say with the Fenty Skin, with the products that I purchased, I have liked a lot of them, like just about all of them. Even the same with the makeup. So today we're gonna cover body butter, scrubs, face masks, and I have lip gloss from this brand. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is one of the first things that I purchased from the brand. And if you can see, I have used this. I have like beat up this bottle. All right, this is delicious smelling. So this is the Ryder exfoliating body scrub. I really love the smell of this scrub. The smell of the scrub is like delicious. I don't even know how to describe it. It smells fruity. It smells like it may have something with vanilla in it. It just smells good. I love the purpley lavender like packaging. I feel like it looks classy, clean, and different from what is already out on the market. Now let me specifically go into this scrub. As I said, this smells so delicious. Like, I feel like it has its own smell that I haven't smelled in a lot of products. I feel like it is a good scrub, but it's not one of my favorite scrubs because I like scrubs that are like really rough. So I feel like when I use this in the shower, it does kind of like melt away quickly, but because I like the scent, I was like, I'm gonna still use it. I'm gonna use it up. I am hoping that they will make this scrub scent into the other scrub that they have now. So if that happens, like, I feel like I will buy up multiples of the other type of scrub that they have. So I have used this. I do like it. It's just not one of my favorite scrubs. So I'll use it like if I know that I'm going somewhere, I'm going out, and I just want to, like smell extra good. So I still feel like I got my money's worth because I really love the scent of it, and I love the oil feel that comes after using this. The only thing is that I just wish it had a little more grit. I'm used to scrubs that are a little more gritty, especially when I'm using it in the shower. So if you're somebody who is looking for a scrub and you want more of that, like some scrubs have a little bit bigger particles, but you don't want it to be too harsh, this I feel like would more than likely be one of those perfect scrubs for you. I feel like it has a nice balance of the sugar and the oil in it. It also says that it's made with sugar, salt, and sand to exfoliate while fruit enzymes help soften. Okay, so let's jump into this next body scrub. So this is the Fenty Skin Cherry Dove Triple Action AHA Body Scrub. This one I love. I love the scent of the other one, but I love this because of the feel of the product as I'm using it. And as I'm using it, I don't feel like the product is like washing away, if that makes sense. So with the other scrub, because of the sugar, it does, like if water hits it, it does start to, like wash off. But this one, like if you're in a shower and you're trying to scrub and you want it to sit a little bit, you want a little bit of scrubbing action, if you do like, get some water on you, this one I feel like takes a little more effort for the product to rub off. Now the cherry scent, I really love it because it's summertime, so I feel like it's nice, it's cute for summer. But I would love if they made the other one, that other scent, into this. This one has more fine particles, which I love. Whatever they use in this one to make it have those small particles in it that give you that scrubbing action, I feel like I actually get a better scrub from this than the other one. To me, when I'm scrubbing this one, it reminds me of like a scrub that I've used with rice powder that doesn't necessarily melt away as quickly as a sugar or a salt scrub. This one I feel like gets a 10 out of 10. Even if the cherry is not like my normal scent that I would go to, I still would give this a 10 out of 10 because I love the scrubbing action that it gives, and I love the thickness. This I feel like will give you that time to scrub it off even with the shower going. So I do feel like I get more of my money's worth from this scrub than the other one, because I feel like I don't need as much product with this one to get the scrubbing action and the desired effect from this one. With the other one, I felt like I had to squeeze a lot more of the product out to get that desired scrubbing action. Although I do love the scent, so it kind of made it like, okay, but this one is the one that I feel like I will buy again and again. This scrub does have alpha hydroxy acid in it, and most products warn you if you're using a product with alpha hydroxy acids in it to avoid direct sunlight while using the product, and then also wear sunscreen. But honestly, I have used it and I still be going out in the sun, but don't listen to what I have done. It's just that I'm just one of those people, like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna do it. If I forget to wear sunscreen, I just forgot to wear sunscreen. Follow the instructions. Don't follow what I have been doing, but in me not wearing sunscreen, I still have been okay. But I'm not saying don't wear sunscreen. I am just saying that in me still using this product and being out in the sun, I haven't noticed any like bad skin reactions, so that is good. Okay, so since we have been talking about scrubs, let's just go ahead and jump into the face scrub that they have released. I feel like pretty recently. Literally, when I went in Sephora, I was not looking for any more Fenty, you know, beauty stuff. But I saw this and I saw this and I was like, this is new. Even though cherry isn't my go-to scent, I bought both of these and I am happy that I bought both of these. I gave it a try and they are pretty good. So let's jump into this one. So this is the Fenty Skin Super Fine Cherry Dub Face Scrub. I love the smell of this. It has like a gel-like, I feel like a gel-like consistency. It reminds me of like a jam or a jelly or something like that when you squeeze it out, and the smell just gives that kind of feel. Also, this also has a very fine like grit like particles in it. This one does not mention having AHA or alpha hydroxy acids in it. So if you're somebody who is easily sunburned, or if you go outside you easily, you know, get burned and you just need to avoid the sunlight, stuff like that, need to wear sunscreen, I feel like this may be good for you. I feel like this is one of those mechanical scrubs that is just nice to have. Usually I feel like this is something that I go to for like a self-care night. I want to take a bubble bath or something, but I have been adding it into more days because I have another, you know, like scrub that I use. If you are not a cherry fan or you don't like a lot of fruity scents, I feel like it's worth going in the store and just seeing if you like it. It is pretty strong, the cherry scent, but I have learned to like the product scents. Although I'm not a super like cherry person, I love like vanillas and super sweet stuff. It does have a sweet tone to it, but it's very cherry like, it's very fruity. Okay, so let's jump into this next product. So the next product is the Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean Face Mask. I absolutely love this face mask. I love the play on words. I love the cleverness of the title of it. And I love that this mask has little beads in it. So as you're using this mask, as you're like rubbing it on your face, they start to like, it's like it melts into the clay part of the mask. And it really looks like cookies and cream, okay? It's giving desserts, all right? This looks good enough to eat and it's just so fun. Like, I have so many face masks, but I've been just going to really this one. It says that you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. So if you're somebody who likes to do face masks, and I feel like I'm not all the way patient when wanting to wait for a face mask a lot. So I probably like do one once a week, if even, or once every 2 weeks. But if masks are your thing, I feel like you may really love this mask. Okay, so let's jump into this next product, because this next product is my favorite of all the Fenty Skin, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. All right, so this next product is the Fenty Skin Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream. So here's an interesting fact. So I actually bought this, I feel like around the beginning of the year, or maybe the end of last year. I feel like it was after Christmas, but not too far from it. I was looking at this, I kept like going to the store and I kept seeing the Fenty Skin butter. It was just kind of like every time I went to the store, it was just like I kept going back to like this area. And so I finally went ahead and bought this. I feel like I bought this before the Cherry Dub stuff for sure. This is actually my second refill of this. So I did not want to jump in and just use this right away because I was dealing with an eczema outbreak on my skin that started in the winter. That's why I say I bought it like a little bit after I know for sure, like winter time or Christmas time. So if you have eczema or have had it, you know that you do not want to rub anything on it that's gonna irritate it. And at that time, I was using like natural body butters, you know, that were like handmade, like with different oils and scents in it. And I still do agree that natural body butters and stuff like that is good. It's just that it kept irritating the eczema. So I was like, I gotta stop using this right now because I don't want to irritate it, but I need something that's gonna give me moisturization. I tried so many things. I tried eczema tailored products that just made me itch after a little bit. I tried stuff with oatmeal in it and it did give me some relief, but I was still itching so bad. And I was like, I need something that's one, gonna help my skin to have moisture in it, right amount of moisture, and give it relief so that this eczema can heal and like go away. Okay, it was aggravating to have to scratch. So for a while it was spreading and I was like, Lord, like please, like I need this eczema to go away. So what does that have to do with Fenty Skin? So this buddy was sitting on my counter and the eczema was like really bad, like it had spread really bad on this part of, what is that? It's not the elbow, but it's like above the elbow. I'll put a picture of it, like how bad it had gotten. And I don't usually break out with eczema like that. Like as I've gotten older, it's gotten so much better. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait because I don't want to irritate it. And I knew that this had some scent in it. So one day I was just like, let me just try it. Let me just try this butter. When I opened this thing up and I started rubbing it on my skin, the like most intriguing the most intriguing part about this body butter is that it didn't really make me itch. Now I'm not gonna say that I never itch, you know, like 100% after putting this on, but the way other stuff was making me itch, it was ridiculous. I put this on and I had relief. Still scented, my skin feels good, and it was like the perfect level of moisturization that my skin, I feel like specifically, was needing in a product. So it was like the perfect amount of that lotion feel and that butter feel. However they make this product, whatever the consistency or whatever they use in it, it gave my skin that perfect level of hydration that it needed. And now my skin has cleared up so much. I found it so strange that because I have used so many products in the past and they weren't working, they were actually irritating my skin even more, that one of the products that I actually thought would, you know, like make me itch or kind of break me out in those areas actually helped my skin so much. So that is a lesson in itself. Like, don't put everything in a box. It might actually help you even though you may not feel like that it will help you. So since I started using this Fenty Skin body butter, I have been sticking to it. Like, I have been using this up. Every time I get out of the shower, I try to use my Fenty Skin body butter. You can actually just replace the inside of it by buying a refill. It's definitely one of those products where a little bit of it goes a long way. So it may seem like it's a small container, but you can make this last. You can make this stretch. It does have kind of a floral scent, but it doesn't have like a grandma, like old lady floral scent. No offense to any old ladies. It's really light actually, so I feel like it doesn't offend as a floral. I'm not a floral girl, but I like this enough to where I will use this body butter with the floral scent. It still has a little bit of sweetness. You know what's interesting? I see that this says apply once a day, and I have been at times using it twice, sometimes during the day, but honestly I feel like the once a day, like it says, is enough, because the level of like moisturization and how it just like covers the skin has been amazing. It's been awesome. If you've been wanting to buy it, I like, out of all these things, I would say for sure the body butter has been one of the best investments for me from this brand. Let's get to the last product. This one is pretty, like, I feel like simple, but it definitely has been worth the purchase also. So this is the Cherry Treat Conditioning Lip Oil. I love this lip oil. For some reason, when I bought it, I was like, I don't want to buy it to wear it out. I actually want to buy it for like nighttime, like while I'm going to sleep. So that is what I have been using this for, and I really love it. It has a nice applicator on it. So if you have some juicy lips, bigger lips, I feel like this is a nice applicator. And then also, I feel like you get a nice amount of product that comes out. It's one of those thick lip oils. So it's not like a thin type of, I don't like thin lip glosses. I don't like thin lip oils. This gives you a nice thick covering. So now when I've been waking up in the morning, I have had this still on my lips, and it's nice. Like, my lips have not been chapped or dry. I feel like this makes me feel like, you know, like going to bed with this as a lip oil, like extra fancy, okay? If you do wear it during the day, I feel like it's just as fine. It's nice for like a lip oil, lip gloss. You can toss in your purse. It's really small. I do definitely feel like it's something that a lot of people will like. It does have that cherry scent, but to me it's not as strong as the body scrub scent of cherry. It's a little bit sweeter, I feel like, but I definitely am glad that I made that purchase. Okay guys, that is everything from Fenty Skin that I have been using, and I have been loving pretty much all of these products. The only thing again is that I wish the first scrub scent was in the second scrub formula, and I feel like that would just like change the game, at least for me, like having that in my shower. But I definitely feel like these products are worth the money that I spent. I feel like they're quality products, and I definitely feel like the brand put effort into creating all of these products. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for watching, and be sure to check out another one of my videos that interests you. Bye.